Hi, this is Craig with Sulcata Grove, and I have had some people ask me how I mount orchids to trees. This is not exactly a fruit thing, but Celeste and I got into orchids over the last few years, more as collectors than as anything else. But it is warm enough out here for most of them to do well year round, and so we started mounting them. We've run out of space to put them anywhere else, so we start sticking them on the trees. And I've seen a lot of different methods. Some people say you just lay it on a branch and tie it on with a piece of pantyhose. All of these things, there's not a right way to do it, but I'll show you the way I do it, and then you can use it if you like. So in order to hang it up the way I use it, I use a piece of, this is just a little piece of 1/4 inch hardware cloth. Doesn't have to be 1/4 inch, it could be just about any size. This size to me is about the right for the size screw head that I use. This doesn't go through it very easily or at all. You can use a larger size. You might need to, sometimes if I am, I'll put a washer around there just to get us a good grip on it. Also, depending on what kind of orchid you're using, you may want to put some additional sphagnum moss or something on it to keep in extra moisture. This one's actually just came out of a pot, and it's already got some sphagnum moss cut in there with it, so it really doesn't need any more. But usually what I'll do is I'll put the orchid against the tree, put the sphagnum moss on top, and then put the wire to hold it in place. So that's what I'm going to do with this one, except it already has the sphagnum moss. All right.
Do we help hold it?
I think we got it. And I just go opposite corners, because you don't really need to do much more than you're making a little basket for it. And that's it. You don't have to like super squeeze it against the tree. You don't have to do much of anything, but that's going to hold it up there until till I see the roots coming into the bark. And so once they've been on long enough, you don't need to leave the wire on forever. So this is one that's probably been on here for about a year at least, don't you think?
At least. I'm thinking 2 years maybe.
But you can see, you probably can't, we'll get some close-ups here, but you can see where the roots have grown directly into the bark of the tree. And so at this point, the screen isn't really doing anything. So we can just take the screws back out. And you might lose a little bit of root that's grown through. This one didn't have any, but you may have a few you have to trim. But now this is off, and this is very securely attached on here with these roots, and it'll just continue to keep growing. And that's all there is to it.